Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Noah Factory GTCEu hard mode. Okay, so today we are in episode 35. Last episode we got in titanium, and I think I was working on some PVC automation at the very end there, which yeah, here it is. It's been it's been making the PVC, but I haven't finished the output. But off camera, I did get our assembler here made that will take care of nichrome coil production. That's the wrong interface. Oh, I didn't put it in there yet. So yeah, there's the recipe. 8 stainless steel foil and an 8 2 times nichrome wire will get us the coil. And I have a extractor somewhere over there, or no, over there, making the aluminium, which that will stop when it has 4 buckets worth of aluminium. Right. Okay, so what was it that I wanted to do today? Well, we had the nichrome coils now, so we can get that quest out of the way. All right. We go back to our quest book here. That opens the door for tungsten. Oh, I need to get these quests completed. That's 152 and 149. Oh, 152. There we go. Those were completed already, so I'm just getting the credit for it. Okay, so that should be good there. That opens the door towards mana dust and thermal expansion mana infused ingots, but we still need to go through this whole cycle up here to get nether stars going. Something that I was looking at, which is rather interesting, we no longer have to deal with the super tall cryo towers anymore. The ones that required like a 14 or 16 tall tower. Yeah, that's all seemingly gone. We can just use a normal distillation tower to break down like liquid air, for example, into its components. So liquid air is going to be air in a vacuum freezer. So in that vein, we're going to have gas collectors. Oh, there's titanium. And to that extent, we do have air already, but I'm probably just going to make dedicated gas collectors or something like that. Right, so liquid air, that will go into a distillation tower at HV, and that will spit out helium, argon, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and nitrogen. I'm wondering, xenon. Okay, there's xenon. So it looks like liquid ender air is what we're going to be needing to get certain other chemicals, and that's going to be at Ivy. Ooh, ender pearl dust, you say? That's pretty neat. Wait, 200,000 millibuckets? Well, I mean, I guess that's not too crazy. But holy hell. I mean, ender air is going to come from a gas collector, and we're going to need to put that in the end, so that'll be something. Anyway, let's get into some of these quests. So the mainframe here, I think we have a similar setup. We might not actually. Yeah, there's a polyethylene. Okay, I don't think we made an assembler for that purpose yet. Oh, wait, no. Right, okay, we need a circuit assembler, not the actual assembler. Okay. Circuit assembler. Yeah, I definitely did not make it because it's not patterned. Okay, so there it is. And we'll get that plugged in there. Oh, wow. Wait, do I have stainless? Okay, I have stainless steel. And that's just the chrome that I need. Wait, let me just check something here. Okay, that's going to be a blast furnace recipe. So the nitrogen, I think... Oh, wrong terminal. Let's get rid of that. Oh, wait a minute. Do I... Do I have a blast furnace over here that has a 2-circuit? I thought it did. I might need to set one up. Or I can just say yellow for now and go with the 1. Okay, is that what I needed? Just chrome? Oh, silver! It's not stainless steel. I thought that was... okay. Speaking of... Actually, go back to... Speaking of silver, I did actually go and mine. So we do have a good stack of silver here that I'll just go and get some smelted up. Zinc. Oh. Another thing that I wanted to address is there's actually been an update for the pack. And I'm pretty sure I'm on 1.35. And the most recent update is 1.4. A couple things that are in there. Obviously, updated CEU, which is like Greg Tech, essentially. They've added some pretty cool other things too, like even early game stuff, like ultra low voltage covers. So stuff that you can make in the early game with like bronze and such. There's also Project Red, which that alone is exciting for me because, well, for those of you who have been playing modded Minecraft for a while, even a couple of years, oh, I need to get another 4K thing. Project Red is basically a offshoot of another mod called Red Power 2. And Red Power / Project Red is a really awesome way to handle redstone. In fact, you basically make wires and you can put them in world, up walls, on the roof, on the floor, any direction, and it will carry a redstone signal. And that alone would be one thing that I really can't wait to do or have access to. There's also some other balance changes, buffed Naquadah reactors, but that's super in game. The super blast furnace and the freezer didn't get nerfed, but only to rein them in with the throughput of the parallel hatches. So however fast a hatch can handle a recipe is however fast that EBF will go. And I guess Certus Quartz also got tweaked a little bit too. Greg Tech Certus Quartz is now fully usable in all AE2 contents or context. That's pretty nice. A lot of other smaller things. But I think that's about it, actually. So I might be updating to that soon. Probably after this episode at least. I wanted to get some recording of an episode done before I did anything. Probably gonna have to like back up the world and everything and all that. Simple stuff. It's just a pain in the butt to do, but I don't mind doing it. Ultimately, in the end. Okay. Let's get that. And we'll put the... Okay, that works. Let's go put this... There. I gotta find a better way to handle my crafting room. Okay, circuit assembler. There we go. So that's gonna craft up now, and that might take a bit. Okay. Is there anything else I could talk about before I possibly go and take a break? I was thinking about making a distillery for distilled water. Haven't done that yet. Probably will set that up. Okay. And also get a tower to handle liquid air. Our benzene supply is still going strong. In fact, I think we haven't really dropped below... Oh. I think it's dropping because the tower is backed up. I think it's this one, but I'm not. No, I think it's this one actually. Wait, that's running, but it has maintenance issues. Oh wait, which one was the one that was making the byproducts? No wait. Oh, wood tar, I think is what I'm looking for. The tar. Okay, so the byproducts is the one that I'm looking for. That's fermented. That's gas. Oh. Oh, well, never mind. I guess it's back to normal levels. Okay, so while that circuit assembler is getting crafted, I'm going to go ahead and get the components to... Ooh, copper, really? To get the circuit assembler ready for any of our requests. Namely the mainframes and all that. Okay, so I will be back in a bit. I'm going to get some stuff, and then we'll come back and get the circuit assembler going, get our mainframe, and we might... Oh boy, we're probably going to need to get into epoxy production. Epoxy production, epichlorine, alkyl chloride. Okay, so we got some work to do here. Oh, fish oil and canola oil are probably the easiest, but it's up to you. Fish are easiest to get from... Well, I can't do that here. I don't think we can get fish. That's kind of the reason. That's one reason why I really miss DML is that easy stuff there. Canola press. Seed oil. I can't look up seed oil right now. Well, I might have to do canola. All right, well, I'll be back in a bit, and we'll continue with what we were doing. Okay, everybody, we are back. So, I got the mainframe crafted up here. There you go. I also got the circuit assembler made up, and of course, it was made up to make this. Okay, so it looks like the flow of things here, if I want to make the circuit assembler, we're going to have to get into the micro miner. But the micro miner itself, we won't be able to actually send off just yet. We're going to need to get into rocket fuel, which I don't know what that is exactly in here. It might be in here. So, oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. So here's the chain, if you will. We're gonna need to get into hypochlorous, dimethylamine, chloramine, and that good old process of that going on. Okay, so mid game, there's the titanium heavy plating, and then we can get into making the micro miner, which again, it's gonna be a little bit costly, but well, kind of. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta remember something here. Yeah. Here we go. The ME extended processing pattern terminal. So this is going to be great. And unfortunately, I don't think I can make this just yet, actually. Wait. Yeah, that's what I feared. Okay, so we're gonna have to get the the crystalline before we can get into this, which the rest of it is simple enough. But the reason why I want this terminal here is that it will allow for a 4x4 crafting grid. I think it's 4x4. It might be 5x5. I forget what it is. No, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's 4x4. So now we have a possibility of 16 items per pattern, but we don't even necessarily have to have it in such a way that it would craft the item we want. So what I'm trying to get at here is that with the micro miner requiring all of these items, right? There's no more than 16 items in here. In fact, there's about, or I mean, types of items. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, well, that is only about 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, there's only 8 in this particular recipe, which would still fall into the realm of a 3x3 pattern. But there are going to be certain recipes that will have more than 9. And for that, we can make an AE2 pattern that will just make all of the components to make the item, and we'll put it into a chest. That way we can just pick it out of the chest and make it ourselves, right? Instead of having to request each individual piece and waiting for it and then remembering what I needed and all that. Unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff that we're really going to need to get into before micro miners. So it might be good to get into extra utilities here. We're going to need black steel anyway, namely also to go to the end. The cake that we need to make requires black steel. And then with the black steel, that opens up the way for the little components and the little catalyte here, which we can get the crafting table, the extended crafting table. Well, actually, the advanced one is the first tier, and that requires the advanced catalyst, and that requires these two. Yeah, so black steel, and then up to here, and then we can make the micro miner ship. But that is for the tier 2, actually. Wait, what? Miner. Oh yeah, that is tier 2. Tier 1 is simple like this. But the tier 1 miner, well, tier 1 miner actually does come back with some good ores, right? You got nickel, redstone, cast, tin, dense iron, which is a butt ton of iron, salt, I can't say that word, moon turf, galena, uraninite. What is ilmenite exactly for? Okay, rutile. All right. So that's good. Okay, so from here, sorry about that. From here, yeah, might as well get into AE2 a little bit. I mean, EU2. So the manual mill is our first item. And with extra utilities too, there's a source of power called grid power. And there's going to be a lot of generators that we can make to make grid power. But the manual mill here will be our first foray into generating power. So let's get that recipe crafted up. We're going to need a redstone gear. That's a way to do it. Because the conductive iron gear... Oh, well, we could just actually smelt that. That shouldn't be too big a deal. But we can also do the redstone route. You know, I kind of like that better. Okay. So let's go make an extractor. Controller, I'm probably gonna break after I get these items crafted up, or requested anyway. Tank. Oh, PE. Oh, you know what? Probably gonna do like a detour real quick and handle the PE bar maker. So let me do this. I'm gonna go handle this. I'll come back after I get the redstone fluid such set up. We'll get the solidification for the gear, and we'll continue from there. All right, back in a bit. Hey everybody, we are back. All right, so I got a little bit carried away, kind of. So I went ahead and I made, well, I also got the polyethylene bar supply set up, and then I got the extractor set up that will make redstone fluid, and that goes into the solidifier here, and that is making a constant supply of gears. But that's going to stop making them when we have 32. I think I like this method more than having to deal with the destabilizer right now, but we'll probably, or the stabilizer, but the atomic reconstructor, we'll probably need that sometime soon. But for now, we'll just go with this method. Okay, so the manual mill, I had that in my inventory, the recipe. And we need more interfaces. Oh, that's another thing. We're gonna need polished stone first. Okay, so we need to get an... Wait, don't I have an autoclave? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes. Okay. So let's get the polished stone handled first. Okay. So we'll just grab... No, it's fine. 12 is fine. Alright, so once that gets to 2, like that. There we go. Manual mill. Okay. So we'll go back to our base here. I'll put that down there. Okay, so as far as this thing goes, we can put this down and start generating power. It's generating 15, but it's not being used anywhere. Also, you can see that my hand is continually smacking this thing. My hand isn't even on the mouse. That's the great thing about this, is it's completely automated, at least while you're looking at it. So if I look away, it stops. Okay, so we have that quest done. Okay, this is just an information quest. The resonator. We're gonna need this bad boy for quite a lot of things coming in the future. Red coal, for example, we're gonna be needing this. And then the other thing that we need is stone burnt. This is how we're gonna build a lot of our generators, like the lava mill, for example. The water mill is what I really want. I usually do these every playthrough I've done of this pack. Okay, so resonator. That is going to be, looks like red alloy plates, a machine block, and the little doodads there. All right, I need interfaces. Oh, good, that's done. Okay. A crafting wall. If I'm not mistaken, I started to do a lower level of ME interface / molecular assembler chambers. We'll put these here. I probably could have just added the face cards, but more slots wouldn't hurt. Like dedicated slots, that is. Okay, resonator. Can we make that? Oh, we need to make the machine block. How much black quartz do we have? Okay, we got some. Ah, dang, I hate when it does that. All right, so that will get to cooking. Oh, what's that over there? Resonant rice, you say? Wait, there's no use for it? Huh. Oh, that sucks. Maybe it's a disabled recipe, or maybe it's not implemented yet. There is that 1.4 update, but it's not installed just yet. Alright, so resonator. Every time I make a new item in this chain, I'm just gonna take a screenshot-ish and hope I use that for the actual video thumbnail. Okay, so as now for this, here, let me just get some stone here. I think it's polished stone that I need. Yeah, okay, so now you can see that it's building power, right? And the grid power top row there. And over here in the resonator, we have 5 GP that's stored. And once we get to 8, that should spit out stone burnt. See, like that. And we're going to need about 16 of these for the water mill. So that I can just... Oh, stone? So that I can just have water power generating endlessly without having to do this clicking all the time. If I'm not mistaken, I should be able to get at least 64 GP generation with the water mill. I probably need to smelt up some more stone here. But as I'm doing that, I can grab the copper from here. I don't think we need too much more in the way of stone. That should do. Okay, so get that polished stone. Looks like we need about 4 more stone in there. All right, so that will be something that I will do. Oh yeah, there, here we go. GP generation. We'll get stone burnt, and then we go for the red coal and the black steel. With the black steel here, it's going to need a mixer. It's going to need void crystals, so we are going to need to automate the atomic reconstructor. Black bronze, we've made this before. Steel dust, and the red coal. So the void crystal, yeah, is going to need that, and I'm going to have to set that automation up as well soon. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be using AE2's panels. I think it was construction, no, panel. Or was it formation, I think? Yeah, I think it was the ME formation plane, and that looks doable. So with this, we'll be able to like drop items into the way of the atomic reconstructor, and yeah, that should work lovely. Okay, so let's just get to smacking this thing, and I will be back in a second. Oops. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, back in a few. Okay, so I got the stone burnt now. We'll put that in there, and now I want to get the water mills. All right, that's going to be, well, not too crazy, actually. Machine holes, the pumps. I hope we have enough materials for that. We need more copper. Well, I could probably get 2 of these going for the time being. Yeah, okay. So we got the 2 going. I will need to go on another copper mining spree. Or actually, no, I already did. Copperite. Let's go ahead and... Oh, that's another thing that I want to get to doing very soon is... the multi... No. Yeah, the multi-smelter. What was it called again? Oh, it's 2 words. Okay, so the multi-smelter here. This will be able to basically smelt things a lot quicker and no more having to use coal for all of that. It is a multi-block, which, you know, looks just like this, pretty much. Same old hatches. It's going to need a muffler or 2 as well as a maintenance. Okay, so let's get that recipe going for the yellow ones to come back into play here. There we go. Okay. I feel like I made this before, but maybe not. Like in this series, I mean. Furnace and annealed copper. Annealed copper. Do I have it on autocraft? Yes. Well, the wire anyway. Alright, so copper, copper, copper. I might consider moving that mill thing. God dang it, did it again. Get in there. And then, oh yeah, the furnace. That's going to be a fun thing to autocraft now. I mean, it's not crazy. So if I do... Oh, the 8 circuit. That's great. So it'll just be a matter of 8 copper and 1 flint. Okay, I like that. That's actually not that bad. Bada boom. Okay. So, multi-smelter. All right, cool. So that's being crafted up. We need more copper again. That will be a thing that we get to very quickly. Either if it's not in this episode, then the next one. It's about 128, about 162 copper there. That should be enough for what we need. Yeah, okay, cool. So the multi-smelter is cooking. Wait, did I just craft 2 of them? I must have completely derped there. Okay, so the multi-smelter is still cooking. Red coal. Okay, yeah, coal, we can do that. So, oop. Oh, the mills are done. All right. Buckets. There we go. Oh, crap. All right. You know, we are over time here. So I am going to stop here and I will be back in the next episode. And before I leave, I will update my little clipboard here for next time. All right. I hope you did enjoy. I will see you all in the next one. Ta-ta for now.